Hey there, I'm Tia Hopper with Tia Hopper Consulting. And one of the things I talk about a lot is quality content and the importance of posting valuable quality content that speaks to your audience. And so one of the things I get asked in response to that is, well, how do I do that? How do I know that the posts that I'm making are a quality and valuable? How do I know that's going to speak to my audience? So today I'm going to share with you my top tips for finding quality content. And I want to start by just talking again and just reviewing why quality content matters. Why is it so important? So your ultimate goal here is to become a trusted expert, an expert in your area, whatever it is that you do. So everything that you post matters. People are watching what you post, and quality content is going to lead to trust and eventually quality relationships. So they're going to be watching what you're posting and deciding whether or not they trust you. Do you really know what you're talking about? And if they decide you do, then that's gonna lead to quality relationships with the people that are watching your page. So what you post represents who you are and is also going to attract the type of people that you want to work with. It's really magical. So you want to be really mindful of this and really intentional of everything that you're posting. And does it convey and communicate what you're all about? Does it position you as an expert in your field? So do not just post to post. I always say quality over quantity. It's so much better to post less, but to post really quality things. And ask yourself, this is something I personally do. I always ask myself before I post on my business accounts, would I post this on my personal page? Or would I share this if I saw it in my feed? That's usually what tells me, is this something of quality that I can really get behind? So next I want to just quickly chat about the difference between original and curated or shared content. So I'm going to do another video on how to create a quality content. So really creating original content of quality. But today I'm going to talk about how to find quality content. And so once you find that quality content, you may use it as inspiration to create your own original pieces of content, or you may simply share that. You may use it to curate and share. And it's really important to do both. I always recommend that you want to create 1 to 2 original pieces of content and put those out a week. So this is something that you really feel passionate about, that you're putting a lot of time into on your own. So think about maybe a video or a blog or a graphic of some type that you're creating on your own. You've created it originally. The other type of content is content that you're curating or sharing. And this is really good. You don't have to create everything. You don't have to reinvent it every time on your own. You can find content that you feel like speaks to your audience and then share that. Sometimes you just simply share it. More often than not, you're going to want to share it with your own ideas or opinions or a few sentences about why you think it's important or how it speaks to you or how it solves the problem of your audience. And so don't feel like you have to always reinvent the wheel and recreate it. More times than not, you can just simply share content that you find valuable for your audience. So today's video is all about finding quality content that then you can either use as inspiration to create your own original content, or you can simply share. So here are 5 places, my 5 favorite places to find quality content. So the first one is your inbox. This may be your email inbox, this may be your Facebook inbox, this may be your text messages. This is a great place to figure out, what are people coming to you? What are those frequently asked questions that you get? What are the conversations that you're having and people are asking you about? Take those ideas, those conversations, those messages that you're getting, and create them and turn them into content that you can then share on your page. If you're getting asked about them by people, then that probably means that other people are interested and have those same questions. So your inbox is that first place you should go to find some quality content. The second one is industry sources. This is one of my favorite ones. There's already people out there talking about all of these things, right? So whether it's news outlets within your industry, whether it's associations or organizations or bloggers within your industry, those are great places to go to find quality content. If it's a great article, you can just simply share it. If it's a topic that seems to be really popular within your industry, maybe you do a quick video on it, on that topic, with your own ideas and opinions. Let me give you a quick example. If you're a realtor, if you're in the real estate industry, you may look at news sources like Inman. You may look at the National Association of Realtors that you belong to, your state association. You may look at different forums that you're a part of. What are people talking about? And what areas do you feel like you're the expert on? So that's one area. If you're in the wellness space, some of you that know me well know that I'm really into wellness and health. And so there's bloggers out there like Wellness Mama, who's amazing, that I'm not going to try to be her, but I can certainly share the things that she's already covered and talked about, or I can use the things she's talking about as inspiration for my own content. All right. The third place is other social media pages or other social media channels. So if I'm looking for an article on that I can share on my Facebook page, maybe I'm going to go look on Instagram or Twitter or Pinterest for ideas and inspiration. Also, don't forget about those groups you belong to, because sometimes there's some really great conversations that are happening there or resources that are shared. The fourth place that you can find some quality content is your library, not the physical library in your town, although that might be a great place. But what I'm talking about is your own library, your bookshelf at home, your nightstand. If yours looks anything like mine, it's overflowing with books. Look at what you're listening to on Audible, what's on your phone, what podcasts have you listened to lately. If you're doing any trainings or webinars, look at those. That's a great place to find quality content. If it's meaningful to you, it's probably going to be meaningful to your audience. So take what you're learning and share that with your followers. All right, and the fifth and last place to find quality content is your own personal experiences and your own personal conversations. So think about what's going on in your day-to-day. This is something I am personally striving to share more on because it's so powerful and it really helps tell your story. So what's happening behind the scenes of your life? What's going on in your own personal journey that you've shared? This is a great time to just stop and share those aha moments with your audience. I promise they will resonate probably more than anything else. What conversations have you had lately with clients or friends or your spouse that have just really resonated with you that you think might be valuable to those people? And share your personal journey, share your experiences, share those conversations. They're a great place of inspiration for quality content. So those are the 5 places that I find most valuable to get quality content, whether again that's ideas for sharing or actually to inspire me to create my own. So now that you have those things in mind, you need to develop a system. So what I do is start a running list of those sources. Make it really easy on yourself. Bookmark them, make it easy to find them again. If I see something as I'm scrolling through my newsfeed, I'll take a quick screenshot and then I'll save that in a folder on my phone. I'll create a Google Sheet with all those different links of those sources that I told you about, those blogs or those news sources that you tend to really rely on, and make it really easy on yourself to find that content so you're not reinventing the wheel over and over again. And just be prepared to adjust and adapt your system, because as you get going, you're probably going to find inspiration in some different and unique places. So make it really easy on yourself to capture them and save them for later. Then once you get those sources going, you can move those ideas over to your content calendar. Again, all about creating a really easy and duplicate system. And you'll probably find that you'll have more ideas for content than you know what to do with, which means that you're going to just then pick the best of the best and ensure you have the most high quality content that you are sharing. All right, so again, it all goes back to asking yourself, does this content attract the type of person that I want to work with? And remember that it's always quality over quantity. If this information has been helpful, I would love it if you would share it, or maybe tag someone in the comments that you think that might really like this information. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.